Hi everyone, it's Kaylovestarot. I'm going to be doing your end of monthlies. I'm going to start off with the two that I missed for the monthlies, which are Virgo and Capricorn. So I'll be doing those two first, and then I'll be sort of moving on through the elements. So we'll do, hey Maxiball, we'll be doing earth, then water, then fire. Last but not least there. That's the way I'm going to do this. So Maxiball, I was on holiday. Oh, lovely. Hey, Lady Aruna. I'm just getting ready. I'm just getting ready to sip in me cooler. So, just a quick FYI, everyone who comes to this feed. For those of you that want to keep up to date with any live feeds that I do, because obviously a couple of you emailed and commented that you'd missed the notification or didn't receive the notifications for my live feeds. YouTube purging at the moment. I'm not entirely sure why. Make sure that the notification bell is clicked on my channel. And also, if you're a newbie, welcome to my channel and make sure you subscribe. Right then, let's get stuck in. I'm going to start with Virgo. So these are just nice, quick and simple readings. See what your love energies are for the last couple of weeks of this month, or should I say the last week of this month. So what's the love energies surrounding Virgo? Sun, Moon and Rising for the end of August 2018. Virgo. Hey Renee, thank you. So Virgo, we've got the King of Swords. Are any of you dealing with air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarians. I've got the Seven of Swords. The Five of Wands. And the Queen of Swords reversed. Three of Swords reversed. One more for Virgo. The Two of Pentacles. Okay. Let me throw you guys a romance angel. Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Separation. So Virgo, to me, this just looks like some of you literally are separating yourselves from either someone or a situation where we found out someone's not quite been as honest as they first appeared. So this is sort of a timeline from what I'm seeing here. This is, you know, wanting to believe in someone. You know, you actually, this is from your perspective, by the way. These readings are your love energies. So Virgo, we're looking at somebody who at first maybe appeared quite honest. You had a lot of faith and trust in them. But here we've got someone who probably shouldn't be trusted. There's a lot of conflicts going on. So there could be accusations, there could be arguments, anything of that sort. I think whichever way you look at it, I see a complete cut-off point here, to the point where we're sort of like, hey, Georgia, hey, Glitter Sunflower. I think we see a cut-off point here to say, you know what, and I kind of want to say this is this could be one of two things, Virgo. The Three of Swords is in the reversed. So this is either not allowing this person to do it to you again, or, you know, not wanting someone just to do that to you again in general. Whichever way I look at it, I think you're taking the stance of this queen, really. The sword's swinging down, and it's staying down this time. I think it's just, you know, complete cut-off separation point for some of you if you're dealing with an air sign, Virgo. Not great energies for the last couple of weeks of August, and I wish I could have had better news for you, but I have to read what I've got in front of me, so don't shoot the messenger. If this energy doesn't resonate with you, these messages aren't for you, so feel free to check out your moon, your rising, and go elsewhere. So let's move on and see what the energies for Capricorn are like for the end of August. Let's see, Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. Love energies for the end of August for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. By the way, just FYI, I ain't got time to be doing timestamps, so I really appreciate it when you guys do that. Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. Love energies. End of August 2018. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. We've got the Fool. Nice. The Queen of Cups. Some of you are involved with either an Aries or a water sign. I've got the Nine of Swords. I've got the Page of Swords. A couple more for Capricorn. Two of Swords. There's a lot of swords there. You need to get out your head, Capricorn. And the Hermit. All right, throw you guys a romance oracle. Okay, one just flew out. What was it? Past life relationship. So this looks maybe like a lot of anxiety over someone from the past. Right here. Having a choice. Do we go back to the past or do we sort of move forward? I think like this with Two of Swords really is. But we're on guard, we're on the defense, we're extremely anxious. I kind of want to say if this is your energy, Capricorn, and you're feeling extremely anxious about someone, they're coming across as quite emotionally stable. You're like, you know, the hot mess here. That's kind of what I'm seeing. But I think the Hermit is just taking a step back to reevaluate how you really feel about someone. You know, is this intimidation? Is someone's emotional stability intimidating to you? Or is this on the flip side? Are you the one that's emotionally stable and ready to take a chance, take a leap of faith, and they look like a hot mess? You know what I mean? Not knowing whether or not they can commit or want to commit, you know what I mean? And obviously we've got this past life connection here. And I've got the Hermit, and I feel like this is your advice, whether it's them that's the hot mess or you. This is just about taking a step back and just letting the dust settle. Either for them, if they're the ones that are anxious and sort of maybe intimidated by you and your emotional stability, or if it is the other way around, and if it is you that's the hot mess. Someone wants to commit and you just like, panic, overdrive, you know what I mean? Commitment phobia and all that shit. I think the Hermit's just a reminder to say, listen, you need to know what you want before you actually make a move on what you want. Or at least allow them time to figure out what they want, you know what I mean? And that's why I like the Hermit. Because in his little lantern, he's got a star. The star's all about what you want, what are your goals, what are your desires, what are your ambitions, what you hope for. And the Hermit's about taking a step back to actually think long and hard about exactly what it is that you want. It's about not rushing anything. It's about taking an educated and collective look at a situation before you make a decision. That's what it's all about. You know, the Hermit's not about being a hermit at all. This is just more about logic more than anything. So, you know, if you're dealing with them energies, Capricorn, there's your advice for the back end of August. If you know, it hasn't resonated, as I will probably say a million times in this video, check out your Moon, your Rising, or go elsewhere. Right, let's move on to Taurus. So, Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. What's the energies for Taurus for the back end of August 2018? Love energies for Taurus. Sun, Moon and Rising, Taurus. Let's have a look. The Chariot. Very nice. Taurus. Georgia, Deco, where are your extensions? I had to take them out because I glued them in and the glue would be chafing me a little bit, so I've took them out. I'll probably put them back in again. Taurus, Page of Wands. The Five of Cups reversed. Hey, Debbie. Knight of Cups reversed. A couple more for Taurus. The Two of Wands reversed. And the Queen of Cups reversed. Taurus, if I didn't know any better, I would say you are either making a move towards an emotionally unavailable water sign, or you're thinking about, this feels more like wanting. This feels more like wanting. This isn't, so, yeah. I wouldn't mind making a move towards a water sign, unbeknown to you, they're emotionally unavailable. That's how this looks, Taurus. at this time anyway. Finances and career, that's why. Bingo. I love the way my readings work sometimes. Ooh. Septic Peg. Take on Mystic Meg. You don't know who she is. Right. Listen. Seriously. This feels more like a wanting. You're going to regret it, though. So we've got a move here. Let me fan them out. Fan it all out. I've got a move here, okay. Quite a passionate move. Towards someone who clearly here was just off the scale, extreme serious stuff going on with finance and career. And I say extreme because I've got the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and this could also be wanting someone's attention who's extremely busy. And maybe you don't even realise just how busy they are. You know, for example, if you're not... If this could be on the flip side as well. Someone making a move towards you when you're extremely busy with work, and it's just bad timing more than anything. And the thing is, I've got the Knight of Cups, and this really is the warning card here, you guys. So if some of you might not realise just how busy someone is with work and finances at the moment. And maybe there's a jealousy thing. So we see jealousy with this card in the reverse. Maybe there's a jealousy thing going on where you think, oh, if they're not, you know, giving me attention or entertaining me, they must be entertaining someone else. They must be involved with someone else. And I've sort of, hey, Danielle Howard. Hello, my darling. Hey, Maya. And I just sort of want to say to some of you, if you are interested in someone who's really, really busy, and you might not realise it, and you automatically think in the worst, oh, they must be entertaining someone else. They must be entertaining someone else. I think this is your reality check right here. That's actually not the case for sort of the wider majority of you. And I kind of want to say, if you're going to make a move on someone, don't do it out of jealousy. Do not for 1 second think you've got to make a snap decision, snap move towards someone just because you think you might have competition. I'm being deadly serious. You are going to regret that. Big style Taurus. Not gonna happen. If anything, you're probably going to ruin something that otherwise could turn out in the future. I'm just seeing actions being folly at this point. My advice to you lot, wait out the last week of August. We'll come back to this in September. That's my advice to the Taurians. Right. That by the way, that is kind of multi-message as well, Taurians. That could be not even in love. That could just, I mean, we were looking at love energies, but that could even be, you know, friends, family, whatever, you know what I mean? So just take that one on board as it is. Right, let's move on to the water signs. And I'm biased. So let's do Scorpio. So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. It's the love energies for Scorpio for the last week of August 2018. Scorpio. Again, you guys, I really do appreciate the timestamps. I just ain't got time at the minute. After my hiatus, I'm playing catch up. Everyone wants a piece of me, but I like it. And I've actually been quite busy all week, if I'm honest. And that special offer I put on was actually just near enough filled me up. So, Renee, I love that you're biased, yeah. I like that I'm biased too. Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising. Hey, Cindy. Oh, what's just fell out? Scorpio, the 7 of Cups. Scorpio, August. Love energies for back end of August. Oh, no. Three of Swords. Scorpios. The Wheel of Fortune. Ah, that's a bit better. Ah, I see what that is now. Oh my goodness. The Seven of Swords reversed and the Ten of Cups. One more for Scorpio. Oh, what was that? The Fool. Fucking hell, Scorpio. You got a right smashing reading here. So what romance oracle you got? Chemistry. Strong magnetic attraction. What's that poking at? Let your friends help you. Scorpio. Is this past or is this? This can go either way, Scorpio. I'm going to read it in 2 tiers. This is sort of a 2-tier message for 2 completely different sets of Scorpios. The first set of Scorpios are those that have had their fair share. And I say fair share because I feel like the Seven of Cups is the amount. You know, I would look at the Seven of Cups and we sort of say there's a lot of options going on and stuff like that. But in the flip side, you know, I'll also maybe, depending on surrounding cards, describe it as deciding what's real and what's fake and things like that. And I just feel here that this is the right way up. So there's definite healing occurred. Not quite fully. We're not quite at the 10, but there's definite healing occurred here. Okay, and I feel like you've had your fair share of broken hearts that you've had to heal from. But now we have this situation where, and this is where it's 2-tiered. This is either someone from your past who either was a friend or you tried to maintain as a friend, who you're very suspicious of. And I feel like at one point or another, if this is someone from your past, they genuinely were messing about back then. Not so much now. And obviously, for the other flip side, the other Scorpios, this could be someone who maybe you've established a friendship with that's completely new, you know, a colleague, even if you like. I just get a feeling that some of you may have seen him as a bit of a, I don't know, either very flirtatious woman or a ladies' man, you know. But the Seven of Swords is there to remind you that all is not what it seems in the now. And then the Wheel of Fortune comes in. And this is the right time. This is good timing. So whether there's someone from your past, whether this is someone new, I mean, if it is someone from your past, yes, that pain, that hurt back then was extremely, very real for you. No one's going to take that away from you. You know, I kind of want to say for some of you, come on, don't play a victim card. You are stronger than that. But on the other side, I think, is this saying let bygones be bygones? Someone's not the same as they were back then. That's how it looks. And I've got the Wheel of Fortune in play. This is the right time. Someone's, you know, an opportunity. Someone's changed at the right time. That's how that looks, Scorpio. And then here I've got taking a chance, taking a leap of faith leads to something really good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, for some of you, this could be someone who you have been with before or tried to maintain a friendship with. Or for the others, this could be, you know, a friend or someone you considered a colleague or someone you meet through a friend. You know what I mean? There's a friendship element attached to all of this. But here, I've got the chemistry card. So there is a very, even if you've known them for years, it doesn't matter. There's still a very strong magnetic attraction there. And like I say, the open path, you know, should you take it, is actually quite nice and rosy for you guys. That's the way it's looking. And obviously, for it to show up in the last week of August, that tells me that there could be this opportunity for this in the last week of August to develop, you know what I mean? So I'll leave that there for the Scorpios. Let's move on and check out Cancer. Not bad, Scorpios, not bad. So let's check out Cancer. Sun, Moon and Rising. Cancer. I'm going for the Romance Angel first for Cancer. Okay, past life relationship, Cancer. There you go. Someone you've known before. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. What's the energy it's like for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising? We have got Strength in the reverse, Cancer. The Three of Cups in the reverse. The Eight of Swords. Oh, this just feels so dramatic. The Six of Wands in the reverse. The Tower reversed and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Oh my God. You're right. This is two different ways. Cancers, you are either a complete law unto yourselves, you know, build right for your own back, or you're dealing with someone that is just completely self-destructive. Either you are or they are. I've got petulant, very, very petulant behaviour going on here. Constant going over and over and over while someone's not giving you attention. I hate the Six of Wands in the reversed. It's the attention seeker card. You're either dealing with an attention seeker or you are an attention seeker, you know. And I've got here refusal. This whole thing here is refusal to learn from it and to change. This is either you or them. And it's such a shame. And I've got weakness here, okay, possibly because of third-party situations. Otherwise, it's just, there's a lot of gossip and rumours that I'm seeing attached to this as well. Do you see what I mean? It's really petulant stuff. You know, a lack of pride as well. It's almost like, you know, desperation maybe seeping through it, you know. Now, this is either you or someone that you're dealing with. And I've got the Tower as your overall advice, and that is pretty simple, really. Whether it's them acting this way or you, the message is the same. The less drama created at this time frame, you know, the back end of August, the better, because things are already dramatic enough as it is. There's no need to be adding to it. So if you either wanted to confront somebody like this, or, you know, you were, I don't know, if you are the attention seeker and wanting to maybe put yourself in a position where someone can't ignore you, again, I'm seeing it backfiring. It's just not worth it. Too much drama, too much BS, and there's just no need for any of this. So, I just get a funny feeling like, don't get me wrong, somebody could confront you, and if that happens, I suggest you walk away. I suggest you say nothing and walk away. Again, the Tower, Major Arcana, and it's in the reverse, and this comes with a clear message: avoid disasters. Avoid very dramatic, sudden situations. And if you're being told to do that throughout the back end of August, I suggest you take that message, because I wouldn't even like to think what the outcome could be. It'll be explosive for it to show up as the Tower. Do you know what I mean? So I definitely take that at face value, Cancer. Obviously, if somebody else is behaving in this way, you can't do anything else about somebody else's behaviour. All you can do is to make sure that you're behaving in the right way. And the Tower's basically coming in to say the right way here is to walk away and not add fuel to an already explosive fire. Do you know what I mean? Because, I mean, I've clearly got someone here with some sort of mental turmoil, possible mental illness. You know, there is some seriousness attached to this. I just have to think that the major arcanas are the trump cards, and for it to show us the Tower, there's definitely some seriousness to this. Okay? And obviously this is all regarding somebody that you've been connected to from a past scenario, situation or time. So yes, this is temporary energy, don't get me wrong. I am going to issue a start warning though to the Cancers. If this is you, I suggest you either calm the fuck down and reason with yourself, take yourself in the corner and have a serious chat with yourself. And if there genuinely are mental health issues going on, I suggest you go speak to a professional and get some advice and or treatment. If you're dealing with someone like this, again, I think don't rub salt into a wound. Walk away. You know, if this person's not prepared to help themselves, there is nothing you can do about it. Okay. And I have to say, if the Tower's saying walk away, it's not for you to do anything about their behavior. Do you remember what, like I said earlier, all you can do is fix your own behavior. You can do nothing about somebody else's. Right. I'll leave that there before I go on and on and on about this. Sorry, I pick up the energies in the readings and I can't help but get, you know what I mean? Right. So, let's see about Pisces. So, let's jump straight into Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces. Love energies, back end of August for Pisces. Oh, you got two there, Pisces. Engagement and forgiving and learning. You know, fair enough if some of you literally are getting engaged at the end of the month, or you find out you're going to be engaged at the end of the month, congratulations. Otherwise, this can just mean taking things to the next level. The card actually does read, your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. So, yeah, and I've also got forgiving and learning here as well. Forgiving and learning in order to move on to the next level. That's the way I see that. So, let's just see. Prussian millionaire. Wow, just tuned in and I'm a Cancer stellium. My client showed his real crazy side. Ugh. I think everybody's got a crazy side to them, but some are just like, I don't know, more worse than others. But, like I said before, if there is any kind of mental health issues going on regarding Cancer or someone they love and care about, you know, fair enough, encourage them to get help. But I kind of feel like that could be just rubbing salt into a wound if they're in the midst of an episode of some sort. If it's you and you recognise that you're acting a bit crazy, I suggest you go speak to a professional. Okay, Pisces. King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Magician. Wow. You guys got a lovely spread. The Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Now, I like this really. And don't forget, we've got a major arcana here in the Magician. So, nice positive energy trumping this too. So, I'm taking it more as a too many balls in the air sort of energy. You know what I mean? Too much going on. Too many balls in the air. Busy, busy, busy. That's what I'm saying. You know, taking on more than you can handle. That's why I'm looking at that. Always know to follow my nose on this stuff. I should say follow my intuition. My nose is all bunged up to shit at the minute. So, right, okay. For those of you that are involved with earth signs, Pisces, I think here we've got manifestation of new love, but it needs to go slow. It needs to go slow. That's what the Knight of Pentacles is there for. Or, you know, it doesn't matter what sign you're involved with. It could be water and water. It really doesn't matter. The message is clear, cut and simple. And I feel like this engagement could be running before you can walk, taking on more than you can handle. Or wanting to maybe offer someone more than they can handle. Because here I've got the Singleton card and the Nine of Pentacles. And this is the old case of someone's too set in their ways. Someone's way too set in their ways. So whether it could be entering into a serious committed relationship or moving in with each other or actually wanting to propose or you know, being proposed to. I think that this is a reality check for some of you to sort of say, listen, if it's relatively new, there's no need to rush. It's got to go slow. It'll manifest in its own sweet time because the magician's there in the upright. This will manifest anyway. And I've got like an element of unconditional love that can grow slowly, but it's got to establish first. You know what I mean? It's got to sort of, you know, it's got to go slow. And for others as well, this could be double tiered. For others that are connected to someone, I haven't, you know, but maybe it's not established. Maybe currently we are still single. I have got here the forgiving and learning card, and I kind of want to say maybe the dust needs to settle. Forgiveness and learning needs to take place before we start jumping and manifesting something that needs to go slow anyway. Because obviously, whether you know you're single or not, I've got this brand new milestone or element in love anyway that's headed your way. With the Ace of Cups, it's always a good omen to say that new love's on the way anyway. But like I say, I just feel like circumstance at the moment, there's way too much going on with personal life, career or whatever. And also for some of you, you really do need to release and heal the past, you know, to experience more love in present moments. Maybe some of you, your own blockage, too focused on the past. So new love is struggling to sort of make its way in, and we're too comfortable single. Yeah, we want someone. Maybe we're fixating on someone from the past. Who knows? Whichever way you look at it, you know, this is sort of catch-22, isn't it? We like comforts. We like the fact that we're a little bit set in our own ways and stuff like that. But we'd also like a relationship. But so I think this Two of Pentacles might be an indication to say some of you might have to drop something to make more time, to make more effort in order to manifest something with someone. Or this could be someone else's energy, you know, especially if forgiving and learning are a factor. Maybe someone's just been too busy up to now to do anything about it, and too much water's gone under the bridge. Do you know what I mean? And maybe by the time that they do come around, especially if you've been waiting on someone, it might be a bit of a simple case of a clash or a butting of heads because someone's too set in the ways. There's a lot of different sort of things that can be going on, but those are like the overall kind of messages for Pisces there. So I'll leave that there then, Pisces, and wish you guys the best for the rest of August. Right. Excuse me a minute, you guys. I've gone all bunged up again. Oh dear, I stupidly put my heating on earlier on to dry some of the kids' clothes. And I wish I didn't, because every time I put central heating on, oh, it just bungs me up like crazy. Excuse me one moment. Sorry about that, you guys. Oh dear. Pain in bum. Yeah, I'm gonna I've done all earth signs. I've done all water. I'm gonna do fire signs now. Well, let's start with Aries. So, some my drink. Yeah, it's been a bit chill tonight. More so than usual. Max, you need to put a bowl of water to dry. Yeah, I've heard that. You know, to keep the humidity. Yeah. So it's not. Yeah, because it's dry heat that comes out, isn't it? Yeah. There's no moisture. Right then. So let's do Aries. Sun, Moon and Rising. Love energies for the end of August for Aries. What's going on for Aries? Sun, Moon and Rising. Love energies. Eight of Wands, Cupid's arrows, the Moon reversed, the Magician, what's that? The Knight of Pentacles, couple more for Aries, the Six of Cups. Aries, you've got a blast from the past getting in touch with you. The Two of Swords. It's very romance oracle. Oh my God, look at what did I fucking say? Reconciliation. You deserve love. Well, fuck me sideways, Aries. That's an assert. You got yourselves a blast from the past coming back. You're more than likely hear from. Because obviously we've got quite fast, sudden communication here with these two. You don't see it coming. You don't, you know, this is sort of it coming out into the open. Maybe someone you've been waiting on. Who knows? Who knows? But here I've got wanting to manifest, but you're being advised with the Knight of Pentacles to go slow with this one. Because obviously the Six of Cups indicates blast from the past anyway, and it's also a very soulmate kind of connection. But it's communication with someone from your past. Let's not jump the gun. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. Even though I've got the Magician, my intuition's kicking in, and I'm not going to sit here and say this is a definite relationship with someone from your past. Not necessarily. I think the Magician is the wanting to manifest something, you know, and the Magician is ruled by Aries, so this could totally be your desires. And I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is the advice regarding that, and it's to, you know, whoa, Nelly, slow things down a bit. And Two of Swords here is take the blindfold off to the truth about how you feel about someone, I think, or what you're thinking about someone. Telling someone what you've been thinking about. That kind of thing. This is a very short but sweet kind of message, Aries. So we do definitely have this reconciliation. Someone from your past will to your life. I mean, don't get me wrong. Might not be an actual meeting to the back end of August. You know, I forget time is fluid and all that. And yeah, I have to say, I've got to be responsible. This could just maybe be a brief communication that comes through, and I don't know, maybe you arrange to meet at a different time. But Spirit wants you to keep this in mind. You do deserve love, and you are lovable. I usually see this when someone's lacking in self-confidence and doesn't realise their worth. And this is more about loving yourself and not expecting someone to fill that position for you. No relationship's ever gonna work out for the best when you think someone's got to come into your life to fill a hole. No pun intended. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Damn it, I'm digging a hole here. Fuck, I need to stop saying hole. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Aries, you got yourselves a blast from the past. Take it easy and don't jump the gun. It's unclear as to how this is going to pan out. But you've been warned. So let's move on to Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. What's the love energies like for Leo for the back end of August 2018? For Leo. Leo. Oh, two there. Two of Pentacles reversed and the Five of Wands. This is put quite simply. If you're going for an argument at the minute, drop it. Not worth arguing about. Hangman. Just putting yourself in limbo, persecuted for ideas and what you say. Seems like you can't please anyone here. Crying over spilt milk. You know what this person's like. Empress reversed, we're feeling a little bit downtrodden and victimized. King of Wands, this is making better moves, but you know, taking the right, doing the right thing, actually doing the right thing. Leo, stay optimistic about your love life. This just looks like a blip to me. This looks like a blip, okay, and I know, not all, some Leos can be a bit of a diva. And I think that whether you're in, and I don't mean it to sort of say this in a bad way, but I think that some Leos, whether they're in the right or it's almost like they're always right and never wrong. There's no grey area. That's what it is, even if they are in the wrong. And here I'm just sort of looking at an argument here that isn't worth it. And that's either for the reason that you are in the wrong, or it's an argument you're not going to win. Whichever way you look at it, Leo, it's not worth it. And this is obviously regarding your love energies. So it's going to be arguing with a partner, a prospective partner, whatever it is. I'm seeing it being petty, really petty. And you're the one that's going to come off worse. And I've got here the 5 of Cups. And like I said, this is crying over spilt milk. This is being so concerned over what you've not got as opposed to realizing what you do have. Okay, this is my ungrateful card, this is. So recognizing where ungratefulness may play a part in this argument next week. And obviously here I've kind of got the lack of abundance, but I do kind of want to say worries me kind of attitude as well, but in conjunction with the 5 of Cups, you know, this very sort of me victim sort of attitude. It's not going to do you any favours. Like I said to you earlier on, this is an argument where you are wrong, or it's an argument that you're not going to win, and it's not worth continuing it. And it's more about putting your line paw down and just knowing when to walk away from a situation, because it's temporary energy. It will pass. You'll want to kiss and make up within a few hours anyway with look at it, because I see here you making the move towards them more than likely with an apology. So you might be looking at this now and thinking, don't matter what argument I have, I will never apologise, even if I'm wrong, you know. And I sort of want to say, yeah, this is Spirit's advice. Don't shoot the messenger. So stay optimistic. There's no need to be pessimistic that this argument needs to continue and carry on forever and a day. It really doesn't. I kind of feel like this is more for the couples and daters. You know what I mean? I really don't have any messages for the singletons at the moment if you're not dating anyone. So unfortunate. Do apologise. But definitely have a look at your moon rising. If they don't hit the bill for you, then go check out elsewhere. Plenty of other fantastic readers that may have a message for you at this time. Some of us do, some of us don't. That's just the way it works. I just have to read the cards as Spirit wants me to. Right, moving on. Let's check out Sagittarius. So, end of month for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon and Rising. Sagittarius. Okay, Knight of Wands in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Oh, what's these? The Magician. The Devil in the reverse. And the 10 of Swords. I'm being told to stop there. Sorry. Oh. What the hell? You got 3 there, Sagittarius. This could be the one. Free yourself and true love. This is connected to this. So I'm going to put, and the 10 of Swords actually, I'm going to put them to one side. These are connected to the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. And the Knight of Wands is the stick in the mud. The Knight of Wands is connected to the free yourself as well. Okay, I've got you in past position. I won't even call it past position. This is like a storyline that's going on here. Sagittarius, I've got some serious inconsistency, and you're trying to break away from being stabbed in the back, being wronged in any way. And this feels very recent to me for some of you. And the Devil in the reverse is taking the chain. You see how they've got loose chains around the neck? They don't realise they just got to lift it off and walk away from the devil. They don't need to be stuck in toxic situations. You know, you choose to be stuck in toxic situations. You're not forced to. You choose to. You know, and the Devil in the reverse is that choice to walk away from the toxicity of someone here who's extremely inconsistent. You know what I mean? In, out, in and out, in and out. And while they're out, they're up to no good. This card is reversed. And this is someone you may have been dealing with. And the Ten of Swords in the reverse is that, you know, it's the up until now refusal to heal, refusal to get over that person or that situation, you know. And I feel like this is kind of as things have been. And the Devil in the reverse, along with the Free Self card, this is your advice. It's time. It's now. Read the card. It's time to take back control of your life now. This is it now. Free yourself. Get out of the toxicity. Get out of any toxic situations. Why? Because you've got true love with someone new coming in. That's why. Spirit wants you absolutely free and cleansed for when this comes in. This could be an extremely casual encounter next week that could turn very serious. Okay? This feels very new to me. And this feels like it can only happen if, you know, this happens first. It's as simple as that. You know, up until now, we've had like bad timing with a lot of shit. And the thing is, this will be bad timing unless you do free yourself from toxicity. We want to see this Wheel of Fortune in the upright, not in the reverse. At the moment, it's reversed because there's still a few things to sort out before, you know, we can even accept this kind of energy in, or before you can even acknowledge this kind of energy coming your way. If you're being told in the last week of August to make it your absolute aim to rid yourself of this BS from your past, and you've got your incentive right here, manifesting true love with someone that could be the one. That's your incentive. At the minute, it ain't coming in because it's bad timing, because this needs to happen first, getting out your toxicity and getting out your head a little bit as well. Clearing your energy of someone who really fucks you over good and proper. It looks like Spirit don't want you to enter into anything new while you may still have trust issues. For some of you, obviously. It can't resonate for all of you. And that's kind of the message that's coming through. So there's a bit of work to be done over the last week of August. Sag, Godspeed. Get to work. Right then, and move on. I wish you guys all the best for the end of August. Let's move on. So I think I've only got the air signs left now, haven't I? Let's start with Aquarius. Let's do Aquarius. Aquarius, sun, moon and rising. Hey up, Gina. Hello, Samiksha. Right then. Aquarius, sun, moon and rising. Aquarius. Love energies for the end of August 2018 for Aquarius. Let's take a look. From the reverse. Oh, okay. I've got 3 here. Ace of Wands, reverse, strength, Queen of Wands. Couple more for Aquarius. Oh, there we go. Ace of Pentacles and Judgment. If I'm perfectly honest, this looks like a complete letdown. Calling in a soulmate. Aquarius, I'm not even going to go through this like one. It's a very sharp and short message. So you'll have to forgive me for not droning on. Maybe some of you want it delivered that way. The message is, Put quite simply, let me hold these two up. Don't go taking risks and chances on a second chance with someone. You're going to be let down again. We have a false start here. We have the refusal for a second chance. Don't take a risk. And here we've got an offer of commitment that just is not going to be reciprocated. Okay? Spirit's advice is remain strong, calm down. Remain calm. Don't let this deter you. Don't let this get in the way. It'll either be for, I mean, it could be the case of bad timing, but I don't get the feeling. I feel like it's a simple case of you're headed down a direction, someone that's just going to mess you around and it's not worth it. That's exactly as I'm seeing it. So this feels more like for the daters. I haven't really got a message for anyone in a relationship. This is very straightforward. If you're wanting to offer a commitment to someone who you may have been seeing casually, maybe they're a fire sign, maybe a Leo, or an Aries. Ace of Wands in the reverse suggests a false start. So this, and it's also the nookie card. So this could have been uncommitted sexual relationship. And then obviously wanting it to go to the next level with the Ace of Pentacles. And I see it being flat out refused. Some of you are getting played. And I've got here calling in a soulmate. So I can see that this is what you're trying to do. I suggest you keep doing it. I think this one may be a bit of a frog instead of a prince or a princess. I think this is a frog for some of you, especially if it's a fire sign Leo. Right, I'll leave that there then. Not sort of as much information coming out there for Aquarius. I just feel like it's a very short message. If you all want a self-commitment to somebody who clearly is just messing around, don't do it. It's not worth it. Moving on. Let's check out Libra. Yes, come on, I'm doing Libra now. Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising, Libra. Love energies for the back end of August 2018 for Libra. Ace of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Wands and Seven of Cups reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed and the Nine of Wands. One more for Libra. The Page of Swords reversed. Okay. Again, you guys have got a pretty sharp sort of message here as well. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So, put quite simply, Libra, if you are dealing with someone who is extremely busy at the moment and maybe a little bit inconsistent and has sort of come to a bit of a halt, not really going any more forward, that kind of stuff, there's a reason for it. Someone's turning down the option of commitment for the sheer fact that they're protecting themselves. And, you know, I think that this is a simple case. If someone's got a very busy lifestyle at the moment and a lot going on, hence why. I've got a lack in communication here as well. So, you know, don't forget the Knights of Messengers. So I'm looking at the Knight of Swords and I'm sort of thinking this is a stoppage in commitment. Maybe someone's not texting as much as what they were or communicating as much as what they, you know, normally would. And I do feel, again, this is like daters. And I do feel like maybe some Librans taking this too personally when they really shouldn't. Because obviously I've got here your advice with the Page of Swords. Let your guard down. Someone needs to have a level of protection in place at the moment because their lifestyle is a little bit chaotic here, there and all over the place. It doesn't mean they're up to no good. It's cards in the upright. And then here I've kind of got let go of the control issues and allow this situation to unfold naturally. I feel like that message there is what you need to do at this point, Libra, is if you are dating someone who's a bit inconsistent, you know, goes for a period of time without talking or communicating, but then they're you know, it's some case of they're talking to you as and when they can, and it's not out of ignorance or anything like that, and it's not sort of, it's just someone's in the busy lifestyle and don't want to have the head buried in the phone 24/7, and And the message is clear. Allow this situation to unfold naturally or more than likely settle down in its own sweet time. So, come on, okay. Can Knight of Wands represent if your emotions are all over the place? Not necessarily, because it's a wand. Anything to do with your emotions would be the Seven of Cups, which I've got here, but it's also about options. It's not so much about emotions being all over the place. It's more about, if I see any cup in the reverse, then yeah, emotions can be all over the place. But it's more about what's real, what's fake, you know, turning options down. It all depends on the surrounding cards, how you read the tarot. These cards can have several different meanings for each card, and you have to follow your intuition. In this case, I'm saying turning the options of any kind of commitment down, not accepting commitment. But here on its own, Wands are all about the actions. They're all about what you do, where you're going, all this, that, and the other. And this is very inconsistent. This is neither here nor there. Here, there, and everywhere physically, not emotionally. So, again, the overall advice here for the Librans is to let your guard down with this person and cut them some slack. It's not that they're up to no good. It's a simple case of they're a little bit lapsy-daisy with a busy lifestyle, you know, and a lot going on for them. Anyway, allow this to unfold naturally. There's no need to put any added pressure, and there's no need to put any sort of concern or, you know, how can I put it? Constant messaging. Where are you? Why are you not messaging me? Oh, right, okay, if you're not going to talk to me, you can fuck off and all that, you know, spitting a dummy out and things like that. Spirit's saying there's no need for that, okay? Not saying some of you would be like that, but it's just using it as an example. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Right. Allow it to unfold naturally. Someone's just got a busy lifestyle. Right. Moving on, last but not least, Gemini. Let's do Gemini. Sun, Moon, and Rising, Gemini. Oh, Gemini. I've not even finished sort of shuffling properly, but that kind of flipped over this Cups reverse. So I will take it, but I'll just sort of carry on as I normally would. Okay, one's just fell out there. The Nine of Wands in the reverse, and that's sticking out like a sore thumb. And Five of Wands reverse. The Moon in the reverse. Some of you could be dealing with Cancers. The Empress. Some of you could be dealing with Virgo. One more for Gemini. One just flew out. The Knight of Swords. Retreat. Again, this is quite a short message. I feel like this is more sort of about purposely delaying emotional opportunities in love. Hi, Carol. This feels purposely done. Because we've had bad experiences here in the past where we've let our guard down, probably with the wrong people. And it's almost, we're not sort of in a position now to fight for new love or to want new love or to put up a, maybe there's competition and you're not interested in competition. That could be the case as well. And I feel like the Moon with the Empress, this is recognition of your own abundance, making yourself happy. Seems like something's happened here for some Geminis where it's brought them to a point where they are literally physically drained and emotionally drained as well, I want to say. And not quite sure how to proceed with a certain situation or someone, but they know that they just cannot deal with it right now. Hence the retreat. I've got the Knight of Swords. Maybe something was going way too fast. Way too fast, way too soon. And it's a simple case of I'm not ready just yet to deal with this. I will come back to this at a later date. Don't forget the Ace of Cups are nearly always delays. And this is purposely delaying a new love opportunity because someone quite recently has been hurt. That's the way I'm looking at this, Gemini. Or a spanner in the works, throwing a spanner in the works somewhere or another. There could also be issues to do with the mother. Taking time out to care for a mother, taking time out because of a pregnancy. Don't forget, she represents fertility. Whichever way you look at it, that's the ultimate reason for the delayed love. Either someone's taking time out for their own mother, or because they are a mother, or because they are going to be a mother, or because someone they may have slept with is going to be a mother. You know, whichever way you look at it, that's kind of what that is. And I'm just seeing Gemini's not prepared to rush into anything. There's too much going on all in one go. I just get a feeling of overwhelming here. Very, very overwhelming. And I think that this step back is just sort of, if not look after yourself or someone else, it's to make yourself happy again, to establish your own sort of abundance, if you like. That's kind of how I'm looking at this. And I feel like this retreat is actually necessary for some Geminis here. It's time to disconnect. But like I say, it's temporary. It's not permanent. This is temporary. And don't forget, we're only looking at the back end of August, which is for the last week. So this is sort of, it's temporary. Someone's taking a week off, in other words, a week hiatus from love and all things love attached. You know what I mean? That's the way I'm looking at this. So don't forget, this could be a wink, wink, nudge enough to say that someone's mum might possibly be quite poorly next week. Or if they're already poorly, take a turn for the worse next week. Now, that's not a cert. We deal with that kind of stuff in personal readings. But I'm just sort of saying it as a more broader spectrum as to what that Empress could mean. It could be anything connected to pregnancies and fertilities. It could be anything connected to physical mothers, or you yourself are a mother, you know, or if, you know, you're a bloke dealing with, I don't know, mother of the child or something like that. There's just this connection to mother. And don't forget, even if it is a health issue, the Empress is still in the upright position. It's still temporary energy and it will improve. So that's sort of the way I'm looking at that. That's the way I'm going to deal with that. So yeah, again, Gemini's interesting last week to the month, but I do wish you guys all the best. And I'm sure whichever way you decide to handle this situation, it'll be what's best for you. Right. I'm going to leave that there then, you guys. Just FYI, the 3 questions for a tenner finishes tonight. I'm not allowing it, those special offer readings to go through after midnight. So what I will do is I will say to everyone, if you want to book one, you need to do it before, well, what time are we now? We're on 10:30 UK time. I'm going to close this off at midnight. So you've got an hour and a half. If you want to pay for it, and I can still get them out tomorrow, it's the actual sort of payments on the special offer that are going. But I can still get them out tomorrow. So technically you still got kind of like a day left, I suppose. But yeah, those are the 3 questions for £10. I've got a promo vid on my channel about that. Otherwise, you guys, I'm going to be back on Monday night for the Monday Fun Day. That's definitely going to go forward because I'm going to do a quiz on that. And also, I do have time for other personal readings tomorrow night. So if any of you are interested in those, I do have about 3 30-minute slots left available. And just for tomorrow, I'll let those go for £20 instead of 25. So if you want one of those, again, email me. My email just comes up straight away once this hits my channel on YouTube when I click end stream. So like I say, if anyone wants one of those, just email me. In the meantime, I'm going to shoot. I need to blow my nose again. Yeah, you guys take care. Bye for now.